Hello and welcome to a Not So Awesome Review. And today we are looking at the Voltron 84 Classic Legendary Blue Lion by Playmates. I guess they're calling it 84 just because there's the new Voltron and yada yada. I'm pretty sure you guys get it. But for a lot of people, a lot of older people than me, because I'm not a child of the 80s. Spoiler alert, I'm not a child of the 90s. But I did get to watch this because it aired in the mid 90s and early, I guess the early 90s if it was airing in the mid 90s, but mid 90s this show was still airing. That's how I watched Voltron, and I liked it when it was on. It was one of those shows that I kind of never knew the time of, but I did watch it when it was on, and I liked it. I was into Power Rangers really big back then, as probably everybody who was my age was. And it just felt like, hey, look, more transforming things into giant robots. This is awesome. So yeah, that's my backstory on that. Anyways, quick look at the packaging. You can see here it's not really too different from the Voltron we got last year, which is based on the new show. Um, Obviously, this is based on the classic design, and I gotta say, it looks really good. And it's gonna be a really short review because there's not too much to talk about on this, but I will be doing the other lions slowly and yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about that. So, a few things to note is that the paint could be a little bit better, but it is Playmates, so I can't really blame them. I mean, they always have small issues with paints, but when it comes to sculpt and stuff like that, it looks good. So, the I guess most annoying thing for me right here is on the mouth. You can kind of see where they got a little bit of like an overspray going on right there where it looks like too much white got onto his lips right there. I guess a little bit of blue, is peeking through the white on that. And obviously the silver plastic does not look that great. This the legs right here compared to even just the ears are not pretty at all. And there's a pretty good chance that once I'm done reviewing all of these that I'm going to kind of customize it and repaint these legs. Probably go in with a felt tip marker and to give it some panel lining just to make it pop a little bit more. Nothing too crazy, but just make it my own, and I'll probably post a video on that if I do that with all the lions and stuff once I'm done reviewing all of them. But yeah, he does come with some accessories, which is his beam emitter. You can see here, just a piece of plastic. It really does nothing. It just plugs in there. You can move it up and down. Really nothing to say about it. And it comes with this missile launcher, which does shoot its missiles. And I would definitely, I'm surprised that this is a thing because it shoots pretty strong. Um, so definitely be careful with that if you have kids and don't want them to like shoot their eyes out, I guess, or shoot their brothers or sisters' eyes out, or friends or anybody's eyes out. Uh, yeah, because all you gotta do is push that button, and I'm not gonna do it again because I don't want to lose it. But yeah, you guys get the point there. And he also comes with his jaw blade that you guys can see here. Again, the silver paint not being super great on it, but it is what it is for Playmates. I'm not expecting anything crazy, which I believe Playmates has always had the rights to make Voltron, so I'm sure they kind of know what they're doing. In case you're wondering, there is a little bit of a, let's see if I can focus it. There's a little tab right there, kind of. You can see this plastic piece comes up. You kind of just have to finagle it in there. It's not the easiest thing in the world to get it in there, especially since for whatever reason they chose to still keep the whole spring loaded jaw. I don't know why. I'm going to take this off. I really wish that they didn't because I would love to be able to have his mouth like halfway open. Because you can turn his head, like right here, you can see you can turn his head a little bit. And you can give him some attitude if you could just get his mouth open. It would have been nice if it wasn't spring loaded. I don't know why they didn't just give it a ratchet joint like they did with everything else. That's my biggest complaint aside from a little bit of paint issues. A little bit of overspray on the lip right there. A little bit of black on the silver. Nothing, too horrible. The sculpt on it, the line work and everything, you guys can see is pretty good. Um, yeah, basically just gonna repaint the legs with a better silver eventually. And yeah, felt tip marker on the body so I can give him some nice panel lining. Articulation wise, again, it's not really anything crazy because he is one of the feet. He can move his neck all the way up to the foot position and all the way down. He can move his head to look down like that, which is really good. I mean, that is really good, especially. I wish it came with like a little figure, the little figure, little pilot figure. You can put it down there. He's looking at him or something, but it doesn't. He can move his head up like that. And like I showed, he can do a slight pivot to the left and to the right. So I do like they gave him that. His legs, his front legs can move basically everywhere up until they reach the plastic here. The back legs, basically the same thing. His tail moves up and down all the way in and all the way out. And my favorite thing about him, and I got him in this position earlier, see if I can do it again, is that move that up a little bit more, move these legs like that, as you can get him in like a sitting position. I believe a lot like they were when they were found, if I'm remembering correctly. I love that. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about getting the lions to sit down like this, but I freaking love it. I think it looks amazing like this. Of course, one side has all the screw holes, so this side looks a little bit better. But man, just the fact that he can do that, I think, is awesome. Again, I don't know why. I really don't know why. But transforming him is unbelievably simple. So, what you gotta do here is get the tail, move it in, get the head, push that up. It doesn't actually need to go all the way up, but, we'll see how it goes in a second. Push the back leg up like that. Push this into itself like that. Do the same with this leg. Do that. Then we move this leg forward, move this back, and am I doing this wrong? Yes, I am. Move that like that. That's what it was. Sorry about that. Like, kind of just not thinking for a second. So, again, move his leg forward and move his leg back like that and move his little paws like that. Get his leg level and move his head so it's touching the ground, and there you have a leg for Voltron. And yeah, left leg looks good. Has a little flap right there for the black lion to kind of plug in. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Nothing much else to say. I am excited to get the rest of the lions. I was only able to get this and the green lion. It was, between this and the red one. But because they had a couple of the red ones, they only had one green, and I wanted the blue one. I decided to get the blue one and the green one. And I still need to find a black lion. I've seen those at Target. Found these at Walmart. They didn't have the black lion from this series at Walmart, though. So hopefully I can find them. And slowly we'll be putting this together. I don't know, how often I'm going to be doing these videos. Maybe I'll do the green one later this week. Depends on what else I'm posting. But anyways, that is my little mini quickie review on the Voltron Legendary Blue Lion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. And, one thing I do want to say, kind of unrelated, but a little bit related. I don't know if you guys seen them, those Power Ranger Legacy, like the Tiger Zord and I believe the T-Rex came out. And they're more or less the same scale as these lions. But they're like $2 more because these guys retail for about $18. Those retail for $20. They have stickers on them, and they don't transform. And I'm just like, what the heck? I don't remember what company. Is it Hasbro that does Power Rangers? No, it's Bandai. Bandai. I'm pretty sure it's Bandai. It has to be Bandai. I don't know what they're thinking, because, like, why would you not do that? They did it with the movie Megazord. They made it so, like, that thing, you buy all the Zords separately, put them together, you get this giant Megazord. But the classic ones, that everybody would buy just because it is the classic Megazord. You guys don't make it so it can transform. I don't even know what to say about that. Just like that was just the worst mistake you guys can make, because I'm definitely not buying those until they either go on clearance or something. I might buy the red one just because I love the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's one of my favorite Megazords. But aside from that one, I'm definitely not gonna want to pay full retail for them, especially when they have stickers while this thing is paint. And I don't know what they're thinking. That's just a complaint right there. Anyways, thanks for watching. More videos throughout the week, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.